Even with the increase in scope and the 259 billion 419 kilometers, that we are still much cheaper than Julius Berger. And this gives us about 2.12 billion per kilometer using concrete. And when people argue concrete is more expensive, it depends. You know, you see people that are asking us to pay 3.12 billion per kilometer, and we are getting it at 2.12 because we have increased the scope. There was no solar light in the entire project before. There was no additional 16 kilometers in the original project before. And so all these are added. We determine in Ministry of Works, we are not giving anybody, priority. It's about cement, sand, and chippings and method of placement. And so let me thank very highly the National Assembly members, the Senate Committee Chairman, the House of Rep Committee Chairman, and of course all the senators, House of Rep members. And honestly thank the Minister of Information. I think we have to do this more and more, because I think my ministry is underreported. With all our wahala, we have to agree, PAM Secretary is here, we need to jointly do 6 zonal visits. And let me also announce that we are going to be commissioning projects in sections. So we are working to bring a minimum of 4 projects per every state that the federal government is going to commission before May 29th. And so we make such projects available to you and the National Assembly members. And of course to the President's media team. We thank you very much for
the
coming.
Contractor, let him just say a word. You have a representative of the contractor?
We have not yet. BPP approval is not yet awarded. So until the FEC approves, even though I told them these few days that BPP gave us approval, come and start clearing this thing. It's not unlikely that the FEC will disapprove. Even though we are not putting any money, the information minister is here. He will back me up in FEC. So that's why on his own, he's doing this to underscore the seriousness of this project. In fact, I said to him, I can borrow money and give you, but show presence, since BPP has said you are the best. And so we are happy and we thank you. The press, thank you very much. Like I mentioned over there, there is no problem with Tom Mainland Bridge. The bridge is stable. We are doing work. We finished the work on the deck. We are doing work, at the piers and the pier caps. And when we finish, we will go under the water to do some maintenance. And that the Oduopani project that Berger was doing, for the same reason, we've terminated it. And we've gotten no objection to re-award it to another contractor. Again and again, thank you. And for all my staff, of course, together with PAM Secretary, we say thank you very much for your commitment and for all your selfless and dedicated services. To the press, please report us fairly. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will see you again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And Pete, and we have selected tendering no objection from BPP. So we believe that Berger is going to bid. But let me emphasize that for you to bid for this road, you must show us your Wattingen concrete paver, because we want the road to last between 50 to 100 years. And so if you have concrete paver and you can do a work like we are witnessing in Calabar, Lagos Coastal Highway or Sokoto Badagry or the Trans-Sahara, then we will give you the opportunity to bid. And why do we at every point of the lots invite Julius Berger? We had to invite Berger for fairness, since the disagreement is method of construction and also pricing. So it is very right and fair that we invite them, for fairness and for, to have a level playing ground. And so that's where we are. So the 2 project lots will be constructed with 8 inches reinforced, continuous reinforced concrete. And so that's the position where we are.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Any question? Okay, so which particular company has been awarded this contract?
The first lot has been 119 kilometers with solar light. It's been awarded to InfoQuest. InfoQuest. Incidental, InfoQuest is also the company that won one of the 4 legacy projects, the Trans-Hara, that is passing from Southeast to Benue State, to Nasarawa, to Kogi, and of course to Abuja. Yes.
They don't have any question.
It appears that there are no further questions. We thank you, gentlemen. Just for emphasis, the minister has mentioned at the other side, and he has mentioned here again, we want Nigerians to put to rest the politics of the construction of this road. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is very determined to ensure that this road, stretching from Abuja to Kano, is completed in record time. And if you listen to the minister, he said it is for that reason and other reasons that there is disagreement with Julius Berger that has said that it will still take them another 3 years to construct this road. This is not acceptable to government. The president said he cannot accept that. This road has to be completed in a time that is half of the duration that Julius Berger has proposed. And that is why it is going to happen, God willing, within 14 months. And that is why it was also broken into 3 segments for ease of construction. Nigerians, especially those who are applying this road, are anxious to see to the completion of this road. The Honorable Minister of Works, the Permanent Secretary and his team, and the National Assembly that is giving them the support to do this, are also eager to see that this road is determined and is completed on schedule. The delay of any kind would not be acceptable. You have listened to the Honorable Minister. The President has given him a marching order, and the National Assembly is also giving them the necessary cooperation. And there will be no issues. Within 14 months, we're going to have brand new road plying from Abuja end to Kano. And he mentioned 2 things. There is also an extension. In the previous contract, there is no extension to Kano Airport. Now there's an extension of another 10 kilometers in the Kano end, and another 5 kilometers on the other side of Lokoja, so that you don't also have bad roads connecting this major road. And the construction method is a time-tested one. He is an engineer himself. They have determined that all the professionals have determined that this is good for this road. It will last, according to the Honorable Minister, between 50 and 100 years. We hope we'll be alive to come back and see this place in another 50 years. I will be 100 plus together with the Honorable Minister by that time. So we thank you, gentlemen of the press. We thank you so much. And please help us to tell Nigerians the true situation of this road. The politics of it should be kept aside. There's determination to complete this road. And we'll come back here. This is not a one-off thing. We'll come here periodically with the Honorable Minister. I am not an engineer. My job is to make sure that what the Honorable Minister is doing, Nigerians get to know. And that is why I'm here with him. But he's a professional. He is superintendent, a group of professionals, a team, a high caliber team that will ensure that this job is done and done correctly. Thank you very much.
And at that stage, Berger was invited. Let me note that Berger was not the original contractor. It was awarded to 4 contractors. But Berger came in and the past administration felt that the previous 4 contracts should be terminated. And it was now given to Julius Berger at a total cost of 797 billion. And so when we came on board, we noticed that Berger had completed, the entire project less 240 kilometers. So they have completed about 510 kilometers at a total contract sum and satisfied and paid 391 billion. That was what was paid to them. So what was left was 48%, and this 48%, signifies 240 kilometers of the road. Now, as at September 2023, Berger wrote us saying, look, they want project to be reviewed, and to be reviewed from 797 billion to 1.5 trillion. And we felt that was too much. So we started to engage Berger on discussion. But the worrisome was that Berger said even at that cost, it was going to take them 3 years to complete. We felt that 3 years was going to take us into 2028, 2029. Mr. President didn't want to hear that. And of course, Mr. President understands the importance of this road. It's almost leading to all the states of the north, and it's very important to every Nigerian. And so we now made a proposal to Berger to disaggregate the project and put it into 3 sections, and accepted. And so what we did was to give the first 8.2 kilometers to Dangote on tax credit, and the last 17.2 kilometer at Kano axis, to Bua on tax credit, and they were to use concrete to do it. And so we left the remaining 82 kilometer by 2, which was 64 kilometer, to Julius Berger to do. And then negotiation now started. To be very impartial, we both invited Julius, an independent consultant, who now reviewed the section of Julius Berger. And we came to a contract sum of 710 billion naira to complete both the ones they have done 391 and the new one they were to complete on asphalt. Now, Berger did the scope, the activities on site, and for 6 months they did not either accept or reject, and that was why we could not go to PPP for no objection. And so we felt that prices had increased, and so we invited Berger again. We now increased the project by another 30 billion, bringing our offer to Berger to 740 billion. At this stage, we had to go to the BPP, since the Berger had accepted 710, and having graciously increased by 30 billion on our own, being reasonable that prices had increased at that time. And so we obtained no objection, and then FED gave approval. At this stage, the moment we got approval from Federal Executive Council, Berger now wrote us. They no longer accept 710, they no longer accept 740, but 903. Let me say that this is an existing road, existed for more than 100 years. The consolidation is there. And so first, when I took over as Minister of Works, I found that the method of construction, for an existing road like this, you are removing the asphalt, you are going back to grind it, you are bringing fresh laterite on the road. The CBR of the road was destroyed. And that's why even as now, the area completed, we still have a number of failures. And if you want to know, when you are applying on the road for the areas completed by Berger, you will see a lot of rehabilitation, patching already. And so we felt that the method of construction was wrong, and they needed to change their method of construction. All they needed in this very stable, subgrade is to pulverize and maybe improve, by putting additional stone base, and then they will put the asphalt, even if you are putting 3 layers of asphalt. So, but at this stage, they refused. And we negotiated for 14 months. But let me also say that, Mr. President, to fast track the progress of the project, say no tax credit. Go and award sections, the remaining of Section 1 and Section 3 on selective tendering. This we have done, and we invited Julius Berger. But other 5 companies voted, Julius Berger did not vote. And I'm happy to announce that as at yesterday, we got no objection from BPP for a total length of the road, 119 and 252.6 billion contract sum. I'm very sure that FEC will give us approval in our next sitting. But let me also say that, we have added 10.6 kilometers at Kano axis to take the project to Kano International Airport. And we've added another 5 kilometers towards Kogi. And we have also added, a complete, at every point you stand, you will see 4 solar lights, all through the 750 kilometers. And so that is